finally! It's about freaking time I get to tell my story. In case you're deaf, blind, or not into smoking hot chicks, I'm Teresa Falcone. When I was younger, I used to love Bring Your Daughter to Work Day. The guys at Dad's work was so much fun. There was Frankie No Fingers, such a klutz. But boy, could he thumb wrestle. And Johnny Calculator used to help me with my counting homework.
See, Teresa? X minus Y equals Z.
I'm supposed to be doing math, not spelling. And Freddie Chuckles was always good for a laugh.
Hey, Teresa, smell my flower.
Oh, look, I'm all wet.
Teresa, get in the car.
I never saw those guys again. Now that we're living in Regina, I really miss the guys from Pop's work. Whatever happened to them?
Nothing. They just got froze out of the business.
What was that, Daddy?
Nothing. Forget about it.
But you just said...
Yeah, I said, forget about it!
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds will say they helped if they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
Anything yet?
Little more! All right, that's perfect!
Gangster TV. All gangsters, all the time.
Good job, kid. Now get down here! But be careful, it's slippery.
What's all the racket?
Yeah, I can barely hear myself think. What was I thinking about? Oh, yeah, boobs.
Everybody, get in here! I'm gonna be on TV!
You're gonna be on TV? It's like I'm living with John Stamos over here.
I never been on TV before, unless they were calling me a possible suspect.
Or alleged perpetrator. It made me so proud.
Jimmy, you think they'll get Bobby De Niro to play you?
Or someone sexy like that froggy face guy from Aerosmith.
He's a guy? I've been whacking off to him for years.
No, it's a documentary. I'll be playing myself.
Next on Gangster TV, Jimmy Falcone. Diary of a Dirty Snitch.
What?
Jimmy Falcone was a capo in the Gambini crime family until this self-serving scumbag killed his boss and sold out his mob cronies.
Sold out? The feds never paid me a red cent!
Every gutter king needs his queen, so Jimmy married former stripper Cookie DeFazio. This good time floozy latched onto Jimmy like a pit bull on a trailer park toddler.
How the hell they get a video of me stripping?
So that's where that tape wound up.
But Jimmy had a fatal flaw, who went by the name of Cheech, an idiot man-child whose bumbling almost got them all killed.
Can't argue there.
I can't watch anymore. They made us look like scumbags.
Hey, it wasn't so bad. They got our names right. Ah, who am I kidding? It was a smear job.
We weren't scumbags, were we, Jimmy? Remember the classy people who used to come by the house? Joey Dirtbag, Larry the pimp, Holly the pornographer. Back home, we was like royalty.
Oh, you'll always be royalty to me, Cook. Now, come on, let's go fish the dead rats out of the septic tank.
Ah!
That's for calling me a man-child. Jimmy, I want a juice box.
Big news from Student Council President Petey. Wayne Gretzky High has sponsored an endangered polar bear. After global warming tragically melted his ice floe, Blumpkin was forced to swim for 5 months. No home, no food, no hope for the future. Quit it! I'm trying to make a speech here. But no longer, because our money will help Blumpkin find a new flow.
Petey, did you slash the prom committee budget to pay for this poodle bear?
Not yet, I haven't.
Well, you better not. We have a big wish list this year.
Glad to see we're being reasonable.
Petey McDougal, sign here.
Ooh, I love big packages.
And that's why you're going to prom alone. Holy crap, Petey, you didn't sponsor it, you bought it! Ew! That teddy bear bear stinks.
That's not the bear.
Attention, everyone! I have a very important announcement, so I need everyone's undivided attention. Please listen carefully to every word I say. Regina
Who
was
do
named
those
the
gangster
1980s
TV gavons think they are?
Victoria.
I'd like to go over there and teach them a lesson they won't forget. That two-bit hack job you showed about my family made my wife cry. Now, say hello to my little friend! They'll never see that one coming.
Jimmy, did you get all that?
What? Oh, sure. Sure, every last bit.
So you're clear we'll be hosting a VIP?
Yep, VIP, most valuable player. Got it.
Jimmy, you kidder. It's very important person. For security reasons, we will only refer to the VIP by their secret code name, Spotted Dick. I need you to get in touch with Spotted Dick's people and tell them where the dinner is, okay?
Say, is this VIP important enough that if they was to come to dinner, my wife would be impressed?
Oh, she'd be more than impressed, Jimmy.
Enough said. How you doing? Jimmy McDougal from Regina Tourism. Tell Spotty Dick the dinner's at 123 Jim Carrey Lane. And tell the VIP it's BYOB. Cook, guess what?
Flowers? What are you bringing me flowers for? Who'd you sleep with? I'll kill her. Then I'll kill you. Then I'll mount both your heads on stakes to teach the kids what we do with cheetahs. Sorry, Jimmy. I'm still upset about that stupid movie.
Well, I got just the thing. We're having a VIP over for dinner, just like the good old days.
Aw, Jimmy. What's the matter with you? You invite someone for dinner, you don't tell me? Who the hell is this VIP anyway?
Yes, sir, I'm here. Jimmy, regarding the dinner for Spotted Dick.
Oh, so McCool knows about it. Why am I the last one to know anything around here?
Why you getting so mad? What's the big deal?
Just a second, hon, okay? The big deal is, I haven't cleaned, there ain't a thing in the fridge, and look at me, my hair's a disaster.
Don't worry, we'll order in. And your hair, I don't know what to tell you.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? You saying I got bad hair?
Jimmy, Cookie, shush!
Stay out of this, McCool. Cook, I didn't say you got bad hair. I just said you don't got no time to do nothing about it.
Oh, so now I'm fat and lazy. You believe this, Jagoff?
Whoa, Cook, relax. Why you gotta get so personal? None of us is 22 anymore.
Oh, so now I'm old. Let me tell you something, you fat sack of shit.
I beg your pardon.
What?
Is this 123 Jim Carrey Lane?
Your Majesty, if I may.
Your Majesty. Holy shit, the VIP is the Queen of freaking England.
Your Majesty, my apologies. You were given the wrong address. Now, if you'll just follow me.
Nonsense, officer. I'm in the right place, and I'd rather like to see how this turns out.
Thanks for getting the old broad here in one piece.
Let me give you the royal tour. This is the grand foyer. That's the blue drawing room.
And the throne's just down the hall if you need it. Be a pal and light a match when you're done.
Who? Ain't that the broad on the 20?
You are correct. It is we.
You want to sign this for me? And these.
Cool, what the hell are you still doing here?
What am I doing here? The question of the day, nay, the question of the century is, what is the Queen doing here?
Hey, don't look at me. With a code name like Spotted Dick, it could have been anyone in Hollywood.
Jimmy, do you have any idea of the vast importance of this dinner? Canada's place in the Commonwealth of Nations rests on tonight.
Speak American.
Jimmy do bad.
All right, now we're communicating. Jimmy do bad how?
The Commonwealth is a collection of countries loyal to Her Majesty the Queen.
You mean that old broad owns a whole collection of countries? I don't. You think she'd dress better?
Yes, you would. But recent austerity measures have forced her to cut one nation from the Commonwealth. Word is it's either going to be Canada or Tonga.
Tonga? Is that where they make the trucks?
No, it's a country in the South Pacific. The odds are against us, and you're making them worse. They have coconuts, Jimmy. Coconuts!
Telling me the Falcons aren't good enough for some stuffy queen?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. At the very least, try to be classy.
Hey, no problemo. We got classy coming out the frickin' wazoo here.
I can't believe the fate of Canada rests on what comes out of your wazoo.
Well, Blumpkin, I think you're a hit. The kids all love you. Except maybe for Stumpy, who should have known better than to get so close to your cage.
You're feeding them baby seals?
What? They were out of baby dolphins.
Aren't those expensive? What about prom?
Who cares about prom? Plumpkin's on the endangered list. Horny teenagers are not.
You're gonna be endangered if you spend all the prom money.
There's only one way to settle this. President Petey will put it to a vote. Don't worry, Blumpkin. The students will do the right thing. After all, who couldn't love that face?
Ew.
Not that face, the other one.
A drink fit for royalty.
What's in it?
Crown Royal and Royal Cola. It's got a kick like a fucking mule.
Oh, my.
Perhaps we should cut cocktail hour short and go straight to dinner?
We will, as soon as the pizza gets here.
Splendid. We'll just wait for the pizza.
Yo, Queen, scooch down. Make room for the uninvited guest.
Thank you, officer.
Ma'am?
Gina, we got company. Maybe our guest would like to wear the Pepperoni King crown.
What, are you kidding, Pop? She's a queen. She got plenty of crowns, don't you?
You heard your father, young lady.
Fine, here. Throw it on the pile.
No, no, no. One always waits for the queen to dine first.
Sure. Liz, grab a slice.
It looks delicious, but I rarely eat at these events.
All right, then. More for me.
Watch your fucking manners in front of the queen.
So, Your Highness, you and James Bond still keep in touch? And, how do I get me one of them licenses to kill?
There's no such thing as a license to kill.
Or so they'd have you think.
Jesus, Petey, you smell like a slaughterhouse.
I never thought I'd say this, but I had a long day bludgeoning seals.
Who is this person?
This is my boy, Petey. Petey, this here's the Queen.
Barbaric rituals, such as bludgeoning innocent seals, cast a dim light on Canada's future in the Commonwealth.
Oh, I'm sure it seems cruel to an entitled monarch like yourself, but I got a polar bear to feed, your irrelevance.
Jimmy, a word? No? This evening is a total disaster. You're serving pizza, Petey just insulted the Queen, and you're not even wearing shoes. How can I put this so you'll understand? Say this was The Godfather.
Which part? Because if you mean 3, I don't want to talk about it.
Jimmy, focus. Think of the Queen as Vito Corleone, and you're Fredo.
Holy crap! So she's like a Don?
Jimmy, for Canada, she's the Dawn of all dawns.
Whoa, you think someone would have mentioned she's a very important person? Don Liz, I just been informed of your importance to the organization, and I want to offer my most humble apologies.
You may rise.
Look, we've been acting like a bunch of morons. Why don't we start over and I'll show you how we entertain a person of your stature. Break out the grappa!
Jimmy, I don't think this is a good idea.
These good people have opened their home to me, and I would like to enjoy their hospitality.
Your Majesty.
Enough of your blathering and hectoring. Away with you!
You heard the broad. Away with you.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, Tonga Police. Are you accepting resumes?
So, Your Majesty, will Prince Harry be joining us?
I don't know, my dear. Let me call him.
Really?
Certainly not! Got you! Oh, my!
Let me get this straight. Your family's been in power for like 100 years. How'd you pull that off?
Sometimes one must rule with an iron fist.
Spoken like a true tyrant.
Spoken like a true nobody.
Iron fist. No fingerprints. You sure you ain't from Brooklyn?
What the hell happened last night? I can't feel my tongue.
I can't hear you on account of all this pounding.
I got this nagging feeling something bad happened.
I gotta tell you, Pop, far as I'm concerned, the Queen's our kind of people.
Oh, crap! The Queen! Remember when Cheech and her did the lambada?
Who knew she could go so low?
Remember when she knighted us?
The ceremony was a lot like getting made. only more blood.
Remember when she called up Buckingham Palace and told them to go screw themselves, that she was evacuating?
Except she didn't say evacuating. She said some other word.
She said abdicating. It means she quits. Don't you people fucking read?
What's that, Gina? Talk in my good ear.
Your hydrant. Did you quit being the queen last night?
Indeed I did. Last night's revelries finally opened my eyes. I wish to live out the rest of my days as a... what do you call it again?
A regular schnook?
Precisely.
Nice going, Fredo.
Hey, McCool.
Hey! Hey! The Queen of England is abdicating her throne, and all you can say is, hey!
What? We had a few too many last night.
No! Good for you! And now we're on the verge of an international crisis! She's the Queen! She can't just leave the royal family, not until she dies!
Whoa, she really is like a Don.
If word gets out that she's here, this house will be swarmed with news cameras. I need you to take care of her until we can figure something out.
Got it. I'll take care of her.
No, Jimmy! Just keep her in the house. Keep her happy, and above all, keep her out of sight. Understood? What's that for?
Looking after the Don ain't cheap. Keep it coming. Why did I look? Why did I look?
Ew! You have a gentle touch, James.
My pleasure, you highball. Why did I look? Why did I look? I was royal taster. I gotta tell you, this ain't good.
Good heavens! James! James!
Oh, so now Sir Jimmy's too good for my cooking. Jimmy, what's this? You robbed the jewelry store? Without me?
Nah, the old broad's got me polishing the jewels.
What? Like you ain't thinking about it right now?
Cut it out.
Ah, you're no fun.
Really, Cheech? Really?
No hablo inglés.
Get out of here.
Come on, she ain't gonna miss one little necklace.
Yes, she will. Now scram.
Just let me try on one, Jimmy.
No! I'm responsible for these. Anything goes missing, the Queen said she'd lock me in a tower. Now you're not even trying, Cheech.
Who's this Cheech of what you speak?
All right, everybody out! No one comes in this room! Just giving it the old spit shine.
It's time to vote. All in favor of saving this most majestic and endangered creature, raise their hands.
All in favor of saving prom?
This is bad. What do I do? What do I do?
Sometimes one must rule with an iron fist. Iron fist. Iron fist. Iron fist.
You elected me to lead, and lead I shall. Screw the prom. I'm canceling it for your own good.
Get him! Get out of here!
Where'd you get pitchforks and torches? Violent revolution is very un-Canadian, people!
All right, boys, do your business. I can't believe this. I went my whole life without having to clean up after a dog. Ugh. Yeah, look at the bright side. At least it's a small dog. Yeah, keep smiling. If you wasn't so connected, I'd put a fucking bullet in you. That's it, Liz! I can't do this no more!
Whatever are you talking about, James?
Look, I know you think living like a schnook is all good times, but you gotta get back to your old life before someone, and I'm not naming any dogs, gets hurt.
But for the first time in years, I feel like I can breathe. No schedules, no international crises, no buck-toothed politicians looking for a pat on the back from a substitute mother figure.
Come on, Liz, you're the Queen of frickin' England. You can snap your fingers and get room to breathe.
My subjects expect so much of me, James.
Yeah, well, sometimes you gotta make sacrifices for the good of great.
Greater good.
Yeah, that's the one. Look at me. I gave up my whole life for the sake of my family.
No, you didn't. You ran like a scared little snitch to save your red ass.
Go to your room.
I'm already going, snitch.
All I'm saying is, sometimes you gotta give the people what they want, even if it means giving up what you want.
All right, I'll give them their goddamn prom. Get off my freaking back.
James, your son appears to be angry and bleeding.
Teenagers, what are you gonna do?
In any case, thanks to your rousing speech, I have decided to return to my royal duties.
Yes!
Hello, Tonga Police. I'd like to cancel my interview tomorrow. No, now you tell me the precinct has an ocean view.
Going with prom was the right thing to do. The Arctic theme's a nice touch.
It was inspired by Blumpkin. Besides, Hawaiian luau is so overdone.
So what's gonna happen to Blumpkin after tonight?
He's going to live out his days at the Winnipeg Zoo in an 8x10 cage with all the antidepressants he can handle.
But I thought you cared about him.
You wanted a prom, you got a prom! Leave it at that! In the meantime, he really adds to the atmosphere, don't you think?
Up for a movie?
Popcorn's on me!
I recently spent some time with a delightful Canadian family, the McDougals. Their grace, gentility, and dare I say class, reaffirms my commitment to keeping Canada firmly in the Commonwealth.
Ha ha! Suck on those coconuts, Tonga!
Did you hear that, Jimmy? She said we was classy.
Yeah, but she said the McDougals, not the Falcons.
Don't worry. The McDougals saved Canada. What did the freaking Falcons do for us lately?
Well, they did get Gangster TV booted off the air due to low ratings. There's still one tiny problem. After the press conference, the Queen failed to show up at her hotel. Any idea where she could be?
Jimmy said you needed some breathing room. How do you like them apples?
Breathtaking. That would be my ride. Thank you, Francesco. And farewell!
Give me a call, will you? Yo, Liz, you're gonna call me a what? Never mind! Oh, well, we'll always have Regina.
La 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 Saskatchewan la 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 la.
How you doing? I'm Gina Falcone. I may only be a kid, but I ain't no bedwetting twerp. I take care of myself. Like this one time back in New York. Hey, Ma! Pops! Where is everybody? The rest of the family was in such a rush to get to Coney Island, they left me. Home alone. So it was up to me to protect our house and have a little fun.
I was expecting a kid to set cute little traps. This is almost too easy. Easy? You know, when you say that, you really devalue what we do.
Yeah, I don't like kiddie movies. All that violence. It's so fake. When it comes to violence, I prefer what Petey would call realism. Don't bother begging for mercy.
Oh, my poor baby. I'm so... What the hell?
Crap. Busted.
Gina, how many times I gotta tell you? Not in the house. You're gonna get us all pinched.
Anyway, now that we live in the most boring town on the planet, I'm gonna make my own fun. Ma, I'm going out.
Don't forget your mittens.
Is anyone else concerned that she's...
Forget about it!
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds say they helped if they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
Hey, who threw out a thermometer? It's a pregnancy tester. Cheech, look at this. What's the little minus sign mean?
Whoa, it's negative. Means a baby's coming.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. You want another snot-nosed brat running around? No. Pregnant equals negative.
Holy crap, Cookie's pregnant? I can't be a father again. I barely survived the first 3.
You want my advice? Pretend to be happy about this. Then, when she goes to bed, you skip town like a fucking gypsy.
There's my beautiful wife. If you was barefoot, this picture would be perfect.
Okay, what'd you do?
Ooh, was that a kick I felt?
No, it was last night's eggplant palm. What's wrong with you? You fall in the shower or something?
No, I'm talking about our baby.
Jimmy, this test is negative. I was a little late and just, wanted to be sure. But I ain't pregnant. Nobody's pregnant.
Oh, thank you, baby Jesus. This is the happiest day of my life. Next time I'll pull out earlier so you don't gotta worry.
Don't you move, young lady.
That's not mine. It's for a friend. She had a little scare, but everything's fine.
Oh, really? What's your friend's name?
Cereso?
Your father found this. If he knew it was yours, he'd slap a chastity belt on you and swallow the key. Lucky for you, I covered for you.
Phew. Dodged that bullet. Thanks, Ma.
Not so fast, Teresa Maria Falcone. We're not done here. Not by a long shot.
Will you relax? You should just be glad I'm not pregnant. Now we don't have to guess who the father is. Oh! Think before you talk, Tereso. What are you doing?
They're gonna need your measurements down at the nunnery.
Hey, McCool, thanks for meeting me. We had a little scare and I'm gonna need some rubbers. A case a week should do. Don't tell God.
Can't you just buy them at the drugstore?
What? You could just walk in and buy them up here? In the old neighborhood, you needed to sit down with Father O'Malley and the doctor's note.
I had a connection upstate. One of the first guys to carry the French tickler.
Are we finished here, Jimmy?
McCool, what gives? Who died?
Oh, just my career. A letter intended for my lady friend was mistakenly mailed to Premier O'Shea's office.
So slap the mailman around.
A fellow civil servant? Never. The problem is the letter contained photos of me. Playfully erotic ones.
Oh!
When the Premier returns from his trade mission to Las Vegas, I'll be fired, or at the very least reassigned to one of Canada's bleaker outposts. Like Toronto.
You ought to text your dirty pictures, like I do.
A true gentleman does not text boudoir photographs to a lady.
It's a picture of your bing bong. Quit trying to class it up.
You're right. There's nothing classy about what I did. For Canada! Where all degenerates wind up in Toronto.
Poor bastard. You know, if we steal them pictures back for him and save his job, he'll owe us big time.
Let's do it. We'll be ass deep in French ticklers.
Can you believe she's making me wear an ankle monitor?
Be careful what you say with that thing. It has speech recognition. Anything about boys and/or sex, and you get a shock. Even by mom standards, it's a bit draconian.
My social life is falling apart, and you're talking about Star Trek? I'm only allowed to go to school and then straight home. What am I gonna do?
Maybe focus on all the great things you can do at school.
That's what got me in this mess.
No, I mean an after-school club.
Club, huh? Photography, full. Drama club, full. Witchcraft for beginners, full. All the good clubs are full. What's future business leaders?
I thought it was a recruiting front for the Conservative Party, but it's just a club where you learn about sales and marketing.
Ooh, maybe they'll be cute boys.
You're late. I told you to come straight home from school.
I was doing school stuff. I joined the Future Business Leaders Club.
Oh, please, you don't fool me for a second. You're just trying to stay away from here as long as possible.
I'll have you know I am full of, what do they call them? Viable consumer innovations.
You're full of something, all right. Tomorrow, you come straight home from school. None of this phony club crap, you hear me?
But, Mom, the one time I'm not lying, and you...
End of discussion.
Oh, yeah? I'm gonna come up with an idea that's gonna knock your socks off.
You want to knock my socks off? Get your virginity back!
Gotta think of a product. I'll show her. Think. God, thinking's hard. And so is this chair. My butt's killing me. Europa! I think I got it!
What's going on in here?
I'm taking the lead on the O'Shea heist, Jimmy.
So what's with these mooks?
It's the team. I call them Cheech's 11, minus 6. Wait, how many of us are there, not including me?
What's wrong with you? We're stealing some mail, not robbing a casino.
Why you always gotta stomp on my ideas?
Mainly 'cause they're insane.
But I already gave everybody code names in case we get pinched. This here is Mr. Red.
You're a freaking racist.
Race ain't got nothing to do with it. Now sit down, Geronimo. This is Mr. Brown, 'cause he smells like a toilet. All right, Dale, I mean Mr. Red. You're gonna shoot an arrow through the window so I can shimmy up.
But I'm terrible with a bow and arrow.
I thought you said you was an Injun.
And I thought this was gonna be a sex orgy.
All right, meeting's over. Cheech, you ain't in charge no more.
Well, I had a good run.
Today's modern woman faces many challenges, but none compare to the very real problem of BAS, bony ass syndrome.
Oh, here we go.
Ladies and awkward teen boy, I give you... Hang on. Ass jacks!
Whoa! I'd love to get one of those for my girlfriend. If I, had a girlfriend.
Hey, this is fun. Now I see why guys like these so much.
Teresa, it's great you're applying yourself to something besides boys, but this is the stupidest thing I ever seen.
Well, Ma, the stupidest thing you've ever seen is setting the Twitterverse on fire.
Who the hell goes on the internet to look for big butts?
Judging from Ass Jax's followers, flat-bottom girls with low self-esteem who want to jack up their asses. And a lot of dirty old men. Probably not our target market.
Those are my Instagram followers, you idiot.
Look at all the orders rolling in for Ass Jacks. I never thought I'd say this, but Teresa, you're brilliant.
I don't want to rain on your parade, but how are you gonna fill 510, 12, 50 orders?
Ma, you just don't have any vision.
Oh, my vision's fine. I see a bunch of kids who think they're gonna make a mint off rubber underpants.
But Mom, pre-sales like this mean startup capital and...
Save it for the shareholders, Mr. Google.
Teresa, as your IT manager, I recommend myself for VP of Sales and Marketing.
I'd have to see a resume.
Resume. But I stand on my experience. Remember those great ideas I had for Pop's business?
What, like the public transit getaway?
What do you mean, exact change? Will you just go?
I propose we make a web commercial. Keep this synergy going.
I have no idea what synergy means, and that impresses me. You're hired.
All right, this'll be a cinch. We sweet talk his secretary, get in his office, and grab the envelope.
Say no more, Jimmy. They don't call me old sugar lips for nothing.
Hey, pal, is Premier O'Shea's secretary around?
If you mean administrative assistant, that's me.
A man's secretary! Aboard! Aboard!
What's wrong with you? Guys can have lady jobs. It's the 20th century.
I got spooked, but this is good. Now that it's a guy, we just rough him up and barge in.
In a government building? Are you nuts? We gotta go back to the drawing board.
Sounds good. Now I can finish that picture of a duck. Where's my crayons?
Our first commercial. I'm so excited.
How can you be in a commercial? We're in witness protection.
Mom, it's all right. We thought of that. Watch.
Hey, girlfriend. Do boys ignore you because you have a small bony ass? Then you need Ass Jacks. With Ass Jacks, you'll get so many guys, you'll have to beat them off with a stick. In fact, you'll be beating guys off all over town. You can wear Ass Jacks in the club. Shake that thing. Up on charges? Wear Ass Jacks to court. Ass dismissed. You can even wear them to church.
Bless me, Father, for I have booty.
Don't be a jackass. Go to AskJacks.com and order your Ass Jacks now.
Now what are you gonna do? You actually gotta make the damn things.
Ma, we're already on it.
Wow, how'd you do this?
Simple. I had a vision and told Petey to make it happen.
At first, we considered outsourcing to a Chinese production facility.
But then Petey reminded me that they have a terrible Hunan rice recipe.
Human rights policy.
Whatever. Anyway, as a job creator, I wanted to keep the factory here in the state of Regina.
But I crunched the numbers and the labor costs would kill us, so we automated.
I gotta say, I'm impressed. This is a hell of an operation you got here.
Now, if you'll excuse us, we gotta move some latex butts.
Move it or lose it, Toots.
Hello! I'm the Minister of Fish, Wildlife, and, Nuclear War. We need to get into the Premier's office.
Oh, yes, sir. I'll open it right up. Wait a second. How can you be the Minister of Fish, Wildlife, and Nuclear War when he's standing right over there?
Hello!
I told you we should have used Mr. Brown.
I got a slide. Talk to ya.
You got one!
Straight from the breeder.
Oh, what a sweetie! I'm gonna call you Minxie. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Where the hell did all this crap come from, Teresa? Who's paying for this?
I am. I've been pre-approved for like a zillion credit cards.
This is just like with your boyfriends. Have fun now, pay later.
Oh, you're just bitter because you never did anything with your life.
Excuse me? Never did anything with my life? I raised 3 kids.
Ooh, 3 whole kids. Talk to me when you raise an empire, Ma. Security!
Gina, get your hands off me.
Take it easy. You don't want to slip and fall. Repeatedly. Onto my boot.
So you're a goon for your sister now.
She signs the checks.
I got it!
What the hell is that? You're supposed to get an envelope.
Aw, crap. Wrong building. I'll go put it back.
Where's my stuff?
I returned it all.
My handbag collection?
Returned.
My diamond tennis bracelet?
Returned.
The meat dress I bought off Lady Gaga?
Cooked it for dinner.
Really? You just made a $20,000 meat sauce. This isn't fair. Why are you doing this to me?
I'm trying to teach you about personal responsibility.
The ex-stripper mobster's wife is going to tell me, the CEO of Ask Jacks, about responsibility?
Do not talk to me like that, young lady. My house, my rules.
Well then, maybe I won't live in your house, you jealous cow!
Where you going?
I'm taking my operation overseas! And by overseas, I mean downtown.
Go ahead and move out. You're never gonna make it. This town's gonna eat you alive. And your little dog, too. You're gonna come crawling back. You'll see. My baby!
This meat sauce tastes like sweat.
Ma, how'd you find me? Ah, right. This is the living room, and this is a room for the Siamese.
Your cats have their own room?
What cats? The one on the right doesn't actually work here. Popo! Tea. Special blend.
What's with the munchkin?
That's Popo, my Burmese manservant. He does what you do, only more and better.
Teresa, I'm trying to mend fences here.
I'm in a condo. There is no fence.
What's in there?
The Ask Jacks Nerve Center.
Eat it, Koji-san. We're the ones with leverage.
Don't make me Fukushima your face.
Mom, we're busy in here.
Oh, this tea's tasty.
It's a blend of jasmine, oolong, and great white shark semen.
Teresa, I know you're mad at me, but I miss ya. I want you to come home. I'll even take off the ankle cuff.
Does this mean no more breathing down my neck and getting on my back about boys?
We'll work it out. I'll try not to get on your case so much, but there's gotta be some give and take.
It is kind of lonely here at the top. I'll think about it. Hold on, I gotta take this. It's my attorney's.
Oh, God, I hope she comes to her senses. Minxie? Minxie, wake up! Yo, Minxo, up and at him, come on! Oh, great, you killed the freaking dog. Now Teresa'll never come home. Nah. Sorry, Minxie, nothing personal.
Oh my God! Ma, what is wrong with you? You're trying to kill my dog, you psycho!
No, he's already dead. I'm just getting rid of...
I was right. You are a jealous cow. But to take it out on poor Minxie? You know, my lawyers told me to get legally emaciated. I wasn't gonna do it, but now I am.
You're thin enough, young lady.
No, wait. Emancipated. It means I'm being freed from ya, like the slaves were in the 60s.
You're divorcing me? That's it! Petey, Gina, let's go.
Hey, they're still on the clock.
Get in the car, now!
This is kidnapping.
They're my kids. I'll nap them all I want.
Ha ha! Who got the leverage now, Petey-san?
Here, let me get the rope. How do you do that?
Do what?
I got it!
I can't wait to see them pictures.
You can't wait to see naked pictures of McCool?
What? I like photography. Now we're talking. It ain't a real heist unless you're spilling blood.
Crap, it's O'Shea!
Ah, me darling, let me show you the end of me rainbow.
You think they're doing it?
Hey, Petey.
Are you wearing ass jacks right now?
No.
Good. Then it's safe to sit down. Check the link I sent you. The ass jacks are fine until you try to sit down.
O-M-G.
There's so many lawsuits, I stopped counting. It's over, Teresa.
What about my money?
If I were you, I'd put on a ball cap and sunglasses and get the hell out of that building quick.
Oh, Popo. At least I'll always have you.
Actually, my name is Edward and my paycheck bounced. So I ate your dog.
There, I'm done. All right, me darling. Back to Vegas with you.
Good morning, Premier O'Shea. A few days ago, I inadvertently sent you some personal mail. I've come to apologize and beg your forgiveness.
Grab it off the desk, boyo. I'm hitting the showers. Can't run the government covered in body glitter, smelling like a Reno cat house.
Stompin' Tom Connors! What are you two doing in here?
We was saving your job. You owe us one.
Boy, listening to a guy hump all night sure makes you hungry. Want to get some sausage?
Why are you wet? It's not even raining.
You were right, Ma. I'm crawling back, broke, homeless, and unemployed. Go ahead, say I told you so.
Nah, I think you learned a bigger lesson than I ever could have taught you.
I sure did. I learned if I'm gonna take a pregnancy test, I should do it at the mall bathroom.
That's what you got from this? Nothing about being responsible or thinking before you do stuff.
Nope.
Ah, forget it. I'm just glad you're back.
Oh, boy. It's good to be home.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Saskatchewan, la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
How you doing? I'm Jimmy Falcone, alias McDougal. Before I moved to the not-so-great White North, I was a capo in the mob. Crime's been in my family for generations. It all started with my grandpops, Giuseppe. He was a shoemaker in the old country. Real handsome devil. Anyway, one day the village don asked him to make a pair of shoes. The don believed shoe size was a reflection of his manhood. His size 4 manhood. He could have drove a big car or bought a frickin' boat or something, but the guy wanted big shoes. What are you gonna do? Personally, I'd have blamed the whole thing on gravity, but gravity wasn't invented back then, so Giuseppe had to skip town. By the time he got to the next village, he was met by fear and respect. Dante Respect and Luciano Fear had a family that needed some muscle. Giuseppe just whacked a Don, so he seemed like a good fit. All those years dealing with feet made him kinda homicidal, so Grandpops moved up the ranks pretty fast. Then, one day, he came to America.
You mean he got run out of Italy?
Point is, even though I'm living like a schmuck in Regina, I like to think he's looking down on me and smiling.
And wondering why the hell you threw his family business down the crapper.
You know what? Just forget about it.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds say they helped if they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
All right, scumbag. You think you can come onto my turf and just take what you want? Do you even know who I am? You got 3 seconds to get the hell out of here. Now, is that nice? I give you a chance to walk away, and you just laugh in my face. Did you just eat a condom? All right, enough screwing around. Say hello to my enormous friend. Yeah, that's right. Go home to your mother, you overgrown rat. Ugh.
To conclude my show and tell, if a man at the park asks you into the woods to find his lost dog, remember, there is no dog.
Good job, Mary. You go sit with Prudence the safety hippo. Gina, your turn.
All right, let's get this over with. I want to talk about personal safety. There's a lot of creeps and weirdos out there. Not to mention stoolies, deadbeats, and guys who just don't listen. You gotta protect yourself. So, you're gonna need one of these.
She's got a gun!
Relax, it ain't loaded. Now it's loaded.
All right, who took my facial stuff?
No idea.
Jesus Christ! You look like a 60-year-old avocado.
Well, I took care of that raccoon. Sent him running with his tail between his legs. At least I think it was his tail. If not, you should see the wang on that rodent.
Breaking news. Celine Dion Elementary is under lockdown after reports of a gunman holding a class hostage.
That's Gina's school. Oh my God! We gotta get down there right now.
No can do. This stuff takes 20 minutes.
Jimmy, we gotta go. We gotta. Where the hell's Jimmy?
What are you waiting for? Let's roll!
Good question, Billy. Personally, I like to go for the knees. But if you gotta take someone out, give him 2 in the chest and 1 in the head. After that, he ain't getting up no more. Okay, any other questions? Besides, can I hold the gun? Aww.
All right, we need firepower. Want to take the Uzis?
Nah, I don't want to look like a show-off.
I hate to say it, but shouldn't we just let the cops handle this?
You worry too much. We know what we're doing.
Shots fired! We need guns, damn it!
I'm filling out the requisition as fast as I can.
Get your ass in there! And take some grenades!
I can't remember which classroom's Gina's. I only been here once for interviews, and I was pretty drunk. Whoa!
There they go. Saskatchewan's finest.
Fear not, Cookie. I came as soon as I heard. No time for pleasantries. I'd better get inside. But may I say, it's a glorious morning today. Damn it, McCool, there's no time.
No shit. Get in there and save my daughter.
For Canada, where we downplay our increasingly frequent gun violence.
If there ain't any more questions, I guess I'm done.
Oh! Gina! I've been looking all over for you. Oh, crap. You're the guy with the gun.
Whoa! You brought shotguns?
And a troll.
This ain't good. We better beat it. Hey, McCool! You here for Safety Week?
It appears you own a number of illegal guns, Jimmy. I'm going to have to conduct a thorough search of the premises. Do you have any idea the paperwork this is going to generate? Do you?
You're blowing this way out of size.
Pop, this fell again. I told you it's too heavy to use as a curtain rod.
Daddy, you left this in the bathroom. I almost dried my hair with it.
Really? Both of you? Exactly now?
Jimmy, I can't keep this under my mattress no more. Keeps poking me in my sensitive areas.
Sweet Kiefer Sutherland, Jimmy.
Why you gotta make such a big deal? It's just a few home security items.
Just having that one within our borders violates the Geneva Convention.
This is just like Chuck Heston warned us. One day the government's gonna show up and take all our guns. Next thing you know, we're in camps, getting brainwashed about evolution and global warming. I got a constitutionary right to bear arms.
Yeah, you can't tell people what to do with their sleeves.
Perhaps you possessed that right when you were American, but you're Canadian now.
It's true, Pop. Canada's Charter of Rights and Freedoms does not protect gun ownership. Or as they say in Quebec, la Charte canadienne des droits et libertés ne protège pas la possession d'armes. I memorized it in both official languages.
Now you're turning my own son against me.
And you got him talking Spanish.
Is this everything? You're not holding out on me, are you?
Me? Hold out on a cop? Never!
Then what's that slight bump on your waistband?
I'm a little excited. Thanks for noticing.
Lift your shirt, Jimmy.
Is this how you get your kicks, McCool? You really ought to see a therapist.
For Christ's sake, just hand it over!
What? You too?
McCool's right. Like it or not, we're Canadian. Don't you think it's time you assimilated?
No. I've had this gun since I was 10. No one's taken Remington Steel.
Hand it over, Jimmy.
What if I don't?
Then I shall be forced to arrest you. You'll be charged, tried, convicted, then remanded to jail. The days will be lonely and the nights long, until your cellmate, Rusty, sells you to the skinheads who run the yard. No amount of toilet-brewed prison wine will erase the memory of their oddly gentle love.
You want this gun, McCool? You're gonna have to pry it from my cold, dead pants.
Hands, Jimmy. I think you mean hands.
Whatever, you're not getting it. I'm a responsible gun owner. Hey, where'd it go?
Dance, motherfucker! Dance!
I was just getting my rhythm.
Oh, look who's back in town. Feeling strong today? 'Cause I got something for you. Oh, crap. All right, let's do it the old-fashioned way. Put up your dukes, claws, hoofs. What do you call them foot hands? All right, which one of you is first?
Well, kid, you really did it this time. They're gonna kick you out of school.
Yes!
Unless you take this medication.
No! They're putting me on drugs?
It's called a pacify. It reduces psychotic tendencies in children. Side effects may include dry mouth, disorientation, nausea, and increased thoughts of murder. Well, I'm sure they wouldn't prescribe it if it wasn't 100% safe.
Tell that to Mr. Flip. His ma took thalidomide. Look how he turned out.
Mr. Flip turned out just fine. It's not his fault he's a monster.
I ain't taking him.
I don't like this either. But if you don't, they'll take you away from us and send you to a special school where you gotta wear a helmet.
You always told me drugs was bad.
This is medicine. It comes from a nice man in a laboratory. Drugs come from a bad man on the street corner.
You mean like the guys who used to work for Pop?
Quit stalling, kid. Pill or helmet. Your call.
There. You happy? Your daughter's a freaking druggie now. Yeah, congrats. You just won Mother of the Year.
Oh, God, I hope this is the right thing to do. Ah! Ah! Don't touch me with that thing.
Ah. I just got rolled by a f***ing raccoon. Ever since I got up today, I've been feeling off balance. And I got a persistent itch in my trigger finger.
Don't you see, Pop? When you gave McCool your gun, you gave up an essential part of your American identity.
You're right. Now I gotta steal it back. That's gonna be hard to do with no gun.
Or you could finally embrace life as a Canadian.
How the hell do I do that?
By embarking on a long voyage of introspection and self-discovery.
Self-discovery? Like what you were doing when I walked in here?
No, I'm talking about a spiritual makeover.
Did someone say makeover? What? My fashion sense was tingling. Jeans, jean shirt, and a jean jacket. It's a Canadian tuxedo.
These jeans are too tight.
Ah! What was that?
My balls just went back in. And they're out. I still don't get why I'm tied up.
I'm gonna teach you the most important part of being Canadian. You need to suppress your innate American urge for self-preservation and apologize to me.
For what? Ow, you mother!
It's the Canadian way. I wrong you, you say sorry to me.
Ow! Ow! You're grounded.
What are you doing?
I'm using aversion therapy to turn Pop Canadian.
That's for grounding me last week. That's for taking away my makeup. That's for not letting me date a black guy.
It wasn't racial. He was 40 years old. Oh!
Thanks, Petey. I feel a lot better.
Sorry. Sorry. Really f***ing sorry.
I believe we've made a breakthrough.
What's going on, Petey? What's the big surprise?
I present to you Canadian Dad.
I don't get it. He looks the same, except he's dressed as a village people.
Go on, Pop. Say it.
Sorry.
No, the other thing.
Forget about it.
Oh my God, he's a whole new man! This calls for a celebration. You're finally a real Canadian. I'm so proud of you. What the f***?
Hi, Mommy. Hi, Daddy. Guess what? I did all my homework.
You did your homework?
Uh-huh. And then I cleaned my room, and then I cleaned Petey's room, and then Uncle Cheech and me had a tea party. Who wants Huggy Boos?
Gina, you feeling okay?
Petey made you Canadian too?
Oh, no, Daddy. It's because of the magic happy pills Mommy gave me. These rainbows are made of smiles, wishes, and good dreams. Speaking of good dreams, I'm gonna skedaddle off to bed. Night-night.
Wow, I guess that pacify stuff really works.
If you want me to babysit tonight, I'm gonna need a bottle of whatever she's on.
Jimmy, you didn't yell at the parking guy for scratching the car. You didn't send back that pink chicken. And you gave the squeegee kid a loony instead of running him over. Frankly, I'm blown away by the new you. Hey, we're standing in line here. Those were our tickets. Jimmy, do something.
I got it. Sorry my wife yelled at you.
Oh, hold this.
Here's your purse back.
Keep it. Looks better on you. Some night out. I really wanted to see that movie, but no, Captain Canada here had to drive those mooks to the hospital.
You're the one who wanted me to be Canadian.
The Jimmy I know would have taken apart those line-jumping jag-offs. Being Canadian doesn't mean you gotta let people walk all over you.
I didn't let them walk all over me. I took the high road.
Yeah, the high road to Wurzburg. I wanted you to give up your gun. Not your entire freaking manhood.
What are you saying? I ain't a man no more? Because if you want a man, I'll show you a man. Come here, baby.
Oh, now we're talking. Oh, there's my big, strong man. There's those big, strong arms. And there's your big, strong... Your big, strong...
Give me a sec.
Where are you, big fella?
Well, let me concentrate. Come on, come on. Come on, what's the matter with you? Up. Come on, Sozich. Sozich, not a meatball. Sozich, Sozich. We could just cuddle.
Tonight on TBS, Matthew McConaughey in Failure to Launch.
Hey, Jimmy, who died?
What? I'm fine.
You can't fool me. I know something's wrong. Spit it out.
Well, I got this friend, see? He's having a little problem.
Stop right there. Who's this f***ing friend? I thought I was your friend.
Shut up. The guy's in trouble. You don't want to help? Get out of here.
Okay, relax. I'm listening.
All right, look. Not to get too specific, but let's just say my friend, who is not me, is no longer able to achieve or maintain a viable erection.
Quit beating around the bush. What's your friend's problem?
His ring-a-ding-ding's got no dung.
Oh, why you gotta be so graphic? Okay, I got this. Old Cheech knows a thing or two about a thing or two.
You do?
Oh, yeah. There's a simple solution.
Really? Thank God.
Tell your friend to blow his brains out.
What?
That's right. It's over. He ain't a man no more. Tell him to make a dignified exit. You'll be doing him a favor. Jesus, I was mad at the guy. Now I just pity the poor son of a bitch.
Hi, Daddy. Can I nudge in there and brush Mr. Chompers?
Sure, kid, whatever.
Oh, who's a big glummy pants? Let's see a smile, Captain Frowns a lot. Mommy, Daddy's being a grumpy puss.
What's going on in here?
Daddy's sad, Mommy. Do you think we should give him some of my magic happy pills? Huh, Mom?
No! Those are for you. And not for much longer. Run along now. I don't know about you, Jimmy, but that kid's starting to freak me out.
Leave her alone. She's happy.
What's wrong with you? A little girl ain't a little girl no more. Can't you see that?
Hey, she's Canadian. What do you want? Now, excuse me. I gotta go pay protection to some raccoons.
What's wrong, Ma? Did you see Petey's internet history?
Worse. He turned your father into a Canadian, and now he's not himself.
You probably don't want to hear this, but our walls are real thin, and I know you and Dad are having a intimacy problem.
Oh, God, the thought of... you listening?
I know this is going to sound wrong, but I think I can help.
Not another word. Teresa, this problem runs a lot deeper than what... Oh, you're talking about?
Ma, he's an Italian guy. It don't go any deeper than that. You need to make him jealous. When one of my boyfriends doesn't pay attention to me, I flirt with someone else. You should do that.
Jesus, forgive me for talking to my daughter about this. Let me get this straight. All I need is some stud to slobber all over me, Jimmy gets jealous, turns into the gorilla that he is, and everything's back to normal?
Exactly.
And then we never speak of this again.
Yes. Please.
But first... we're going to confession.
Normally I wouldn't participate in such subterfuge, but seeing as it's for Jimmy, count me in.
All right, when Jimmy walks in, we're gonna be on the couch smooching and canoodling. I'll be rubbing your muscles. Don't worry, it don't mean nothing. You might want to lose the shirt and oil yourself up a bit, big guy.
Cookie, get a hold of yourself.
It's been a few days. My hormones are raging here. I'll behave. Quick, get on the couch. Oh no! My husband has caught us in a compromising position. Surely now he will be so enraged he'll beat the crap out of my lusty paramour.
What? No one said anything about...
And sweep me off my feet, carry me upstairs, and make angry, righteous love to me.
Cook, what are you doing?
Or he could skip the beaten up part and go straight to the hot, crazy baboon lovin'.
Look, it's real sweet of you to try and snap me out of this, but you don't gotta debase yourself with this greasy Latin hustler.
Jimmy, it's me!
Silencio, muchacho! This is between me and my wife, who I can no longer pleasure.
Snap out of it! All of this because you had to give up your stupid gun?
The gun was the last thing I had from the old life. I used to be Jimmy Falcone, King of New York. Now I gotta accept that I'm Jimmy McDougal, King of the Schnooks.
Jimmy, you're a lot of things. A good breadwinner, a loyal husband, a totally half-assed father, but you'll never be a schnook.
Cook, that's the sweetest thing you've ever said to me. And I wish it was true.
Oh, for God's sake, he's killing me here. What do I gotta do to get through to this guy?
Jimmy McDougal, former man. Gina, slow down.
Jump into a lion cage? Put the kids in danger?
What's that, Gina? You're in danger?
What do I do, McCool? Tell me.
I gotta get down to the school.
Where's he going? What the hell just happened?
I don't know, but this spray tan is giving me a tremendous rash.
Took you long enough to get down here, you moron.
Oh, what's with you? Why you being so mean? I thought you was on them good girl pills.
I never took those stupid pills. I've been faking it the whole time.
What? Why?
To get Ma off my freaking back. I've been dumping the pills in the teacher's candy dish, and Prudence, the safety hippo, got into them and went nuts!
Hang on a sec, I'm not following. What's a hippo got to do with safety? That is one angry hippo.
Come on, you son of a bitch. Whoa, I think you killed him.
You think? Let's make sure.
Come on, yeah. One more. Okay, one for me. Yeah. One for you. Yeah.
Oh, that felt good. All right, kid, I gotta go. You be good now.
Good?
I mean, you be you.
Will do. You know, I kind of feel bad for the kid in that suit.
Suit?
Jimmy, what happened?
I deserved that, Jimmy.
Oh my God, you're you again! Did you get a gun or something?
Oh, I got one, baby, and it's made of wood.
La 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 Saskatchewan la 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 la